We're all pretty familiar with stress as something that adults deal with, but our tamariki gets stressed as well. Stress is unavoidable, and sometimes stress is a challenge that helps us learn and grow, but too much negative stress makes life a mess. Stress builds up over time. There are four main types of stress that everyone deals with each day, whatever age they are. The first is time stress, which comes from things like getting to school on time. The second is anticipatory stress, where we worry about a deadline or just feel like something might go wrong. Then there is encounter stress, which is caused by running into people who might not be friendly. Lastly, there is situational stress, which is about particular situations like being in the classroom or playing sports. Phew, that is a lot to cope with already. But there is another type of stress that our children have to deal with, traumatic stress. This is stress that is caused by major events like wildfires, tsunami, floods, or in Christchurch's case, earthquakes. To see how this extra layer of stress can affect our tamariki, let's have a look at how our bodies react to stress. Our bodies have an automatic nervous system that controls a whole bunch of things, from our bladders to how well we read people's expressions. It's why our hearts race when we get a fright, and why our mouths go dry when we're nervous. With this extra stress from the earthquakes, this system is on high alert, and it stops telling the difference between regular stress, from something like a snap pencil, and life-threatening danger. When the stress builds up, your kiddies might do the same as a pencil and snap. Although a broken pencil might not be very stressful on its own, this can be the final thing that is just too much to handle. This can come out as a violent outburst, a total meltdown, or withdrawing and not wanting to talk or play with anyone. Your child might get overwhelmed or overloaded and get an upset tummy or a sore head. They might not go to sleep, or when they do, they might have nightmares or wake up with a rapid heartbeat. They might get short of breath, or too hot, or too cold, or clammy, or dizzy, or tense up all of their muscles. They could have trouble concentrating or remembering things, or even controlling their bladder, being unable to pee when they feel like they need to, or wetting themselves unexpectedly. All in all, it's pretty unpleasant and makes your child feel out of control. Nobody likes to feel this way. It's important to remember that our tamariki aren't doing this on purpose or to be annoying. Their bodies and their brains are just reacting to stress they can't manage. They can't think clearly when they're like this, and they need your help when they're calm to learn how to self-regulate and to keep that stress under control. These webinars can help you and your children to work out a plan, like you would for emergencies, so that everyone is prepared to deal with the tough times. Join us next time for our webinar, Stress Science.